A lot of challenges the past year and a half. No question about it. Everybody had their own unique circumstances. And we've all persevered through it all. And that's one reason why my wife, Megan, and I felt it was so necessary for us to get out of the country for a bit to go to one of our favorite places. And we've been sharing with you bits and pieces of our trip to Iceland. Got back earlier this week after having all of last week and part of this week off. Just an incredible trip. It really is. And hopefully we'll be able to get back there. But there was another reason why we went, and to join us now to talk more about it is my wife, Megan, with Wife is Calling. All right. So again, Megan, just an incredible time. All the sights and sounds and tastes that we enjoyed, from the Icelandic hot dogs to the Icelandic waterfalls and rainbows and lava and mountains and ponies. I mean, it was just always a fantastic time. But there was also another reason why we decided to go to one of our favorite places, and I wanted to just open it up for you to share that reason why we decided to head back to Iceland. Oh, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I got to change this pot because there's always screws me up. All right, now I've got you turned up. My wife, Megan, with us to share with us another really important reason why we went to Iceland. Good morning.
Sure. It's hard because, I think we both have a certain amount of travel lust and want to go and see other parts of the world. So it's hard to make that step to say, okay, let's go back. But I think, as everyone experienced, 2020 was just such a incredibly trying year for all of us, and us personally, Greg and I, that was maybe amplified a little bit in that about a week after the first lockdown in March, Greg actually felt a lump on my breast. And the very next Monday, I went in to the doctor, had a biopsy, and learned that I did have breast cancer. And it was a very hard thing to go through during a pandemic because I did surgery, multiple surgeries, chemotherapy. I did 5 months of chemotherapy, which severely compromises your immune system, as people know. So that was extra scary, being that there was this mysterious and threatening virus out there. And then I did 30 rounds of radiation therapy after that. And all of that I had to do alone. I wasn't allowed to have anyone with me at the hospital because of COVID. And they were trying to keep the rest of the patients as safe as possible. So I had to, sit there in the infusion chair by myself. And a lot of the times I just thought of going to those beaches.
It's incredible to think about what the human experience can endure. And this is definitely, past year and a half has shown me just how strong people can be. Sorry, I didn't think I would get emotional, but
well, this makes it the second Wife is Calling in which Megan gets emotional. Because if you'll recall the basement flooding episode,
that's right. That's right.
Also had a small outburst, but in retrospect, that wasn't so bad. Last year was bad.
Yeah, last year was rough. A year and a half of some pretty incredible circumstances stacked on top of having to deal with a global pandemic, and in my job and my capacity, not being able to be with you while you're in that infusion chair, while I'm waiting out in the waiting room. Your mom was with us the entire time as well, walking through all of this. But we went to
Yeah,
Iceland.
my mom is also
We
a
decided, yeah, your
survivor.
mom's also a cancer survivor. Absolutely. And
She's the big inspiration, and I'm floored at the feelings and the pain that I went through, and thinking that my mom went through that as well, and barely showed it, to try and protect the people around her like
yeah,
me. Um,
but
and
but we,
another thing, Greg, was trying to make that decision to go back. I found it really cosmic that the volcano started erupting almost a year to the day of my diagnosis. And it was like, okay, Iceland wants me back. Like
right.
I've got to get better so I can go see this. It's like an amazing opportunity. And while we were there, you helped me approach the lava field, and I gave part of my hair that I lost, and put it in one of the steaming cracks of the um, semi-hardened lava. So I did it safely, but so now I'll always be there. I'll always be in Iceland.
Yeah, it's amazing to think about the incredible destruction that a volcano brings about, but at the same time, it's pure creation. And I think that that was just a very fitting a very fitting testament to what you've gone through the past year and a half. And everything's on the up and up as of right now. Of course, we've got more to keep an eye on, and I'm glad that you decided to share this because it's important that people understand the early detection. Because Megan, you're still young. You were not scheduled to have regular mammograms, right? And this was something that I was able to feel on your breast and say that doesn't feel right. Maybe we
Hmm.
and this was the day before the lockdown was supposed to start, and I felt that lump, and you took it upon yourself, even with all the uncertainty of the pandemic, to get in, to get checked, and to get it taken care of in such rapid fashion, to where now we are here a year and a half later, able to reflect on it and to share with people the importance of early detection because it saves lives. Talk a bit about some of the statistics that you've learned in all of this, all the people who are affected by this.
Well, I mean, breast cancer touches about 1 in 8 women. So, my heart goes out to anybody going through this. Um, and I think, you always see these breast cancer awareness campaigns. Like, we're all aware of breast cancer, but I think what we're not aware of is just how many women that we lose to stage 4 breast cancer. Women are still dying every day to this disease, young mothers. So I don't think we need awareness. We need research. Um, and I don't have the statistics of how many women we lose, but I'm telling you right now, it's too many.
Early detection is so crucial. Men, know your wives' bodies. Say something if you feel something. Early detection is so important, not just in your own body, but in your loved ones' bodies. And be afraid to go talk to your doctors about all of this if you have any questions. Because as I said, Megan, I'm so glad that you took it upon yourself to go in and get this checked up on, even after to prove to ourselves that we could do it. And we did it in fine style, and also just a wonderful symbol of you taking the hair that you lost after months of chemotherapy and putting that into something that brought about destruction, but is also bringing about new creation in a fresh volcano in Iceland. It's just Man, it's an incredible story. You're my love. We've been together for 20 plus years. And you continue to amaze me and inspire me in so many different ways.
Well, thanks for saving my life.
Hey, it's my life too. We're in this together. So I love you with everything inside of me, and glad that you were able to share this with us. And I hope that the audience takes away the importance of early uh, detection. Again, to the history with your mother as well, having breast
Well,
cancer and surviving that.
that's a good point because men should also be aware of their own bodies because you can also be diagnosed with breast cancer as well. And if you have a history of cancer in your family, particularly prostate cancer, or women in your family that have had breast cancer, those are all related cancers. Breast cancer, prostate cancer, and ovarian cancer. So that's all something to take into account to share with your doctor so that you can look for the signs and take action if needed to extend your life.
And big shout out to your doctors who have been with you this entire process. A whole team of doctors and the medical community here in the Central Illinois area is just phenomenal. They've answered all your questions. They've laid out to you all of what you need to know going into this. And again, under just incredible circumstances of dealing with a global pandemic, it's been trying and taxing, but a testament to the importance of early detection and uh, taking care of yourself in the best way possible. I can't wait to see you later. Let's have a good weekend. Let's relax after traveling to Iceland for just an incredible trip. And what a year and a half it's been.
Hmm. Say that again.
That puts it mildly. Yeah, absolutely. My wife, Megan, with us here on the WMAY morning news feed. I'll see you later, all right?
Okay, love you.
Love you too. All right. WMAY morning news feed. I'm Greg Bishop. Thanks for bearing with me while I get a little emotional. I might have to go blow my nose now.